So I'm a compulsive gambler, and it's been just over 16 months since I last gambled. And it's not on my mind at the moment in terms of like cravings, but I'm always concerned because I've always gone back to it at various different periods of abstinence. And the analogy that I like to live by in terms of preventing myself from relapsing is that relapse is a bit like a plane crash, which I know sounds very morbid, but hear me out. And I really feel like this is the case for gambling addiction, and I guess it could be considered the same for other addictions as well. For the most part, planes just don't fall out of the sky. It's a number of events that happen simultaneously. So say, for example, someone didn't check the safety logs or part of the aircraft 3 months ago and it was overlooked. And then someone didn't follow up and do a different safety measure maybe 3 weeks ago before the flight and it was overlooked. And then on the actual day itself, there was some very, very unforeseen weather conditions and the pilot made a human error. And if 3 out of these 4 things had happened, no one would have ever known. The flight would have just carried on and landed safely. But with all of the 4 things happening together, disaster. And I kind of feel like that is the way that I would relapse. Because in my recovery at the moment, I feel strong and I don't feel like on any given day I'm just going to spontaneously place a bet. But I feel like what could get me is a totting up process of things that I've not managed that accumulate together. So I'm always thinking kind of where am I protecting my 3-month future self? Where am I protecting my 4-week future self? An example being reflexively yesterday, I checked the odds on Spurs to get relegated after they lost at home to Crystal Palace. And I kind of caught myself and thought, is this a 3-monther? Is this a 4-weeker? This is something that I kind of want to get a handle on, because if I don't and allow myself to get into this mode of thinking, then on one day I'm tired, I'm stressed about money, I'm ill, I'm run down, a combination of, that's potentially when I could place a bet, because I've not adhered to the boundaries at this point, and that's what's going to get me. So it's always worth thinking about where you are in that chain, and what am I doing today that could lead me astray or that could keep me stronger in my recovery. Because it's not necessarily about me placing a bet this afternoon, it's more where it could escalate to if I don't get a handle on things. So just something that might help the way you think about preventing relapse in the future if you struggle like I do.